chance having an extra headset like this, dude. No. What about anything with a mic? Can it connect via USB? The parents are like, you want sound from the game too now. This would just need to be out. Audio cord that will have lightning charger.
my surgery December 6th.
So in 4 days?
Yeah.
What made you go, yeah, let's do it?
I didn't want to get it done my senior year.
You're going to be out your whole senior year now.
No, recovery time is, the doctor said it's like 2 to 4 months recovery time.
You've watched how many people go into surgery and extend that.
Well, I'm also young now.
That is true.
That'll help. But I'm not worried about it. I'll be on recover over the summer.
Are you going to come up and skate?
That's fine.
Well, at the end of this, at the end or the beginning of next year? We have full-on replays now.
Yeah, I saw that. I was watching the game yesterday.
It's really hard to do it by myself, but
These jerseys are sick. I wanted to wear it at least once.
I hate to tell you this. There's a big old number 2 there. So I mean, I can talk to Leo, but I'm guessing we can send it to you.
Good?
It's your number.
Yeah.
I'm guessing you paid for it if we have it. So.
Yeah, I'd like to have that. That jersey's sick.
Mike, hey.
Mike.
Mike.
Sick. I'm gonna go back over there.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, of course.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back for game 2 of the weekend between Bellarmine College Preparatory and the home team Tahoe Hockey Academy Wolverines in the new all-black uniforms again for day 2. As the stigma will stay, keep on what you're wearing while you're winning. Little change in the back, and got Blake Moore stepping up. Number 33 for THA. He'll be starting in net. Chris is going to change up the first line here a little bit. Go with Payne Sweeney on the right, Trevor Stones in the middle, and Monty Wood on the left. Caleb Anson in the back, and Derek Peterson. Referee ready to go here. Checking the goalies. Score box. And we are underway here. Boys looking to come back from a nice win yesterday, bouncing back in the third period in an outstanding kind of fashion. Scoring 3 goals. 2 of them coming from a couple of the younger guys. Caleb will keep that one deep. Unfortunately, Trevor couldn't get a handle on it. Payne's there to keep the pressure on, though, and Trevor will pick it up and take it into the middle. Take a shot that just goes to the left. Monty off the back of the net. Sends it out front. Derek's high slot. Takes a shot just to the left, or the right of the goalie. Little goaltending change here for Bellarmine as well, as they're going to switch from, I believe that's number 35. Number 22 played last night. So goaltending changes on both ended. And we'll see the line changes as we start to roll here about a minute and a half into this first period. Magnus Eisler, Troy Casey, and Dustin George out there now. Oliver Owens also back. He's out there with Benton Walshaw. He's officially got the C on his chest. Benton now regroups in the middle, sends it deep. Troy's there to pick it up on the half wall, just kind of fans on the shot. Dustin now behind the net. Gets it poked away, so Bellarmine will try and chip and chase, but they can't get it very far. Shot on goal, deflected wide. All the way back up to Benton. Shot stuck in some padding. Magnus finds it. Shoots it high off a deflection. Now Bellarmine will finally get it out after about a solid 3 minutes of pressure there from THA. Oliver with a good clear and absorbs the hit. For any of you that were tuning in a little early, I was catching up with Mr. Garrett Waterhouse, who is in town. Catching some action here, watching the boys that he unfortunately used to go to school with. Now LeBron Sam, Jordan Janeway, and Dylan Gerber on a line here together. Jordan Janeway out here wearing number 14 in his first game this weekend. Takes a good shot, good opportunity there, just kicked away by the Bellarmine goalie. And now Dylan picks it up, gives it back to Jordan behind the net. Or that was LeBron, sorry. And Bellarmine just can't get this one out. Ethan Thomas is there to keep it in. And now LeBron will send this into the far corner. JJ again. Jordan Janeway picks it up. Sends it behind for Dylan. Out front for LeBron. Backhand shot. Missed it wide. Ethan Thomas takes a shot blocked in front. Caleb Anson keeps it in. Now Jordan behind the net. Has help from Ethan Thomas. Ethan now has some time and space. Takes a shot way wide. Maybe it was a shot pass. And Bellarmine just cannot get this puck out. Garrett Baxter now in there. Sends it into the middle for LeBron. And LeBron just couldn't get a good handle on it. But again, Bellarmine can't get it past the red line really, as they'll just send it all the way down. But now take it away behind the Wolverines net. But Garrett Baxter's there to high slot pressure. Got Jordan Kennedy, Garrett Baxter, and Monty Wood out there now on the forward. Shot wide, tipped high, and out of play there by Mr. Blake Moore. And exactly 12 minutes in is our first stoppage. Full 5 minutes of hockey without stopping. Basically all in the Bellarmine end. This is the first time we've turned down to the right side of the ice. And good face-off win there by Trevor Stones. First line back out there now for Chris Collins. And that puck, I believe, just popped up right on the back of the net, and no one really saw where it went. So we'll have a little redo to the left this time. Bellarmine takes a shot on the backhand way wide. And another one from the point. Now Oliver Owens sends it up, and he'll chip that one up and out. And fortunately, just out of the reach for Trevor Stone. So this one will be icing on the Wolverines. And we'll come right back down to the right side of Blake Moore again. Little change here to get Trevor off of the face-off circle and put Dustin George in there. Getting a little bit extracurricular on the side, and unfortunately now Dustin's going to get kicked out. As a big Monty Wood using his stick and his size to just play the little mental game, and now we have a 2-on-1 for the Wolverines. Unfortunately, Payne just couldn't get a handle on it. Had Dustin on his left. Now Payne will go in on the forecheck as Bellarmine tries to regroup out of their own zone. Derek steps up, takes a good hit. And that cross-ice pass, a little scary there. As Monty sends it up to Payne and has Derek joining Payne. Derek brings it in, sends it across, gets it all the way through the blue paint. And now again, Derek on this high corner. Takes a shot, blocked right in front. Aiken again looking for almost the identical goal from yesterday. Payne now behind the net, trying to give it to Monty. Payne sends it out in front. Had Aiken and Monty streaking down, but just couldn't find the connection. And now Bellarmine again trying to chip this one out, and they will. And Ethan Thomas is back for the Wolverines to pick this up. Just barely didn't make it for icing. And he'll send it up to Magnus. Gets it poked away by number 15 for Bellarmine. He'll bring it in. But Benton Walshaw's there to meet him. Magnus takes a little bit of a check in the back. He's joined by Oni and Aiken, and now has a 2-on-1 with Aiken. Aiken sends it to Magnus, and Magnus just couldn't get the toe drag back. He handled it at first, but couldn't quite hold on to it across the goal. Now Ethan Thomas with great pressure there on the half wall, and the Bellarmine captain. As Aiken's going to send that one all the way down for icing. So we'll stay in the THA zone. So they still can change. That was a question from last night that I had. I thought Bellarmine wasn't able to change, but still can change on the icings in high school. A little used to the USPHL as hang out with the Lakers so much. Dylan Gerber in there to take the face-off for THA. Just wins it. Unfortunately, JJ couldn't chip it out of the zone. Now Oliver behind the net. Little reverse hit. Both of them go down. Puck stays in the corner. Oliver returning from his little suspension. That was one of those ones that's just not really a suspension, but you do too many stupid things in one game. And I guess you'll find out. So he just took a couple too many penalties, so he was out for one game. LeBron Sam now trying to make it all the way in. JJ takes a hit. JJ is Jordan Janeway. Again, for anybody joining us a tad late. Tied at 0. 8:30 left to go in the first. Pressure's basically been towards the Wolverines and Bellarmine net. On the Wolverines' offensive zone. And the Bellarmine's defensive net. Derek Peterson now from the high slot. Takes a shot tipped in front. Just deflected wide. Now Jordan Kennedy in the far corner. Gets it poked away, but he'll beat that man to the puck. Ethan Thomas is there to help him out, but unfortunately couldn't connect with Troy. Now Garrett Baxter, Jordan Kennedy, and Troy Casey in there on the forecheck, and Derek Peterson will have to reset as it comes out of the zone. Game 2 of the weekend. Period 1. 7:30 left to go, tied at 0. Gotta watch a little bit of that high stuff there. Now Troy Casey will reset for the Wolverines, bring it in on the far side. Drop it, try to drop it for Garrett Baxter. This gets intercepted by the Bellarmine defender. As you can see, tempers are starting to flare here a little bit early. Shot from the point by Ethan Thomas, and this will be the first official stoppage in the Bellarmine zone as well. Had the shots, but haven't gotten the face-offs that we've wanted. First line out here for Chris Collins. And it looks like the referee's giving Bellarmine one warning for that late change. Or they actually needed a player. Their captain's changed at the very last second. Caleb Anson takes a shot, gets it blocked in front. Trevor Stones gets taken down, no call. Shot deflected in front, another chance. And Bellarmine will be able to clear this one out, get away from the fire. As THA was coming hot. Had a good opportunity there. Puck sat in front there for about 3 or 4 seconds. Trevor now again behind the net. Sends it up to Monty. Monty will take a shot. Again deflected in front. Don't know if that one got on target. But now Payne Sweeney picks it up in the high slot, sends it down to Monty, has a 3-on-1, and they just couldn't get the handle on it in front again. Just the little passes can't make it. And now Kim for Bellarmine takes a good shot in the first good test for Blake, and he stands tall. Good save there by number 33 as he's been pretty lonely down here on the THA defensive end. Probably is that his first shot? Second? Third, sorry. So it was Blake Moore's third shot of the game, probably first one in about 4 or 5 minutes. And unfortunately, Dustin George is going to get kicked out of the faceoff here again. So Aiken steps in, and the referee goes down again. Don't know if this guy should be doing faceoffs anymore. And I think we're going to take a second just for the referee to be able to get his wits about him. Face-off now is going to go to the right of Blake. THA will win that one, get it out, but Bellarmine will try and regroup at their blue line. Got the original combo from last year out here on defense. Derek Peterson and Oliver Owens. Magnus Eisler with a nice little toe drag move, cuts it back. Tries to go all the way cross ice to Derek. It eventually gets there, and he'll get it on target, but kicked away by the Bellarmine goalie. And now Dustin George there, but Bellarmine will slap this one all the way down for an icing. The boys are busy starting here again right after Thanksgiving break here at home with these two games against Bellarmine. They will travel for just about 5 weeks straight after this, going into the holiday break. For Christmas, Blake Moore takes a little bit of an iffy pass from him. Shot from the point, rebound saved, another rebound, and another great save there by Blake. After a little fumble behind the net of handling the puck, he makes a little bit of a bounce back, makes two great saves. Yeah, next weekend it'll be this same team, the national or high school rostered team, going down to the San Jose Sharks League Jamboree. They'll play the Stockton Colts and again Bellarmine Prep, which would be game 3. A crazy little play there by Blake. He chipped it to himself and then batted it out of the air in one motion. That was pretty cool. Maybe if we can get a replay of that, that'd be kind of sick. As I'm watching the little fumble on the replay backwards. Boys just can't get it too far out of the zone, so Blake will set it back up and send it all the way around. Oni's there to pick it up. Unfortunately, he leaves it for Benton, who got his stick lifted, and now Bellarmine on the forecheck. Ethan Thomas behind the THA net will skate it out himself. He sends it deep, takes a hit into the referee. As Bellarmine can't really get a handle on this, they'll again just chip it right outside the blue line. LeBron Sam's there to regroup. Sends it to Ethan, who sends it to Oni. Who now has it again at the red line, sends it back to Caleb Anson, who will use his speed to break it in. Behind the net, hits the brakes. Sends it out in front. Trevor was there, but just couldn't get a stick on it. Now Derek will have to completely reset here. out to the red line and bring it in himself. Down into the far corner, looking for a pass, sends it up front. Payne Sweeney just couldn't get a good shot on it. Now Trevor at the point will just send it deep. And somehow that got stopped right on the side of the boards, and this one's gonna go all the way down for icing. But again, after this weekend and the next high school weekend, both teams will head to Blaine, Minnesota for a full weekend of games. I'm gonna say about 4 each, maybe 5, 16U and 18U AAA. Caleb Anson from the point takes a shot deflected in the high slot, just didn't make it on target. With just under 3 minutes left to go here, Bellarmine looks like they're gonna get another good chance. They're gonna take a shot from a weird angle, and it's gonna be caught by Blake. And then after the Blaine trip, it will be Christmas break. So it's 3 weeks of hockey, or 4 weeks of hockey straight until Christmas break. And then the boys will have a nice 2-week time to be able to go home, see the family, see the girlfriends if they have them. And with 2:12 left to go here in the first, looking a lot like yesterday's game, which both teams scored in the first 2 stanzas in the last 2 seconds. Bellarmine did it in the first period with 1.9 to go, and then THA responded, tying the game at 2.1 seconds in the second period, exactly 17 minutes later, or technically 16 minutes and 59 seconds. This puck's deep in the Bellarmine zone, and it gets poked out. So Benton Walshaw reset. Make a nice little move, send it up to ET, who tips it into Troy. Didn't get it much farther than right here. Bunch of bodies here on the close boards. Number 15 now brings it in for Bellarmine. Takes Troy Casey off the puck. And now Jordan Kennedy wins his foot race, and unfortunately gets it poked back to his D-man. And now Magnus Eisler with a nice little chip and chase. He'll send it behind the net. Turn around and take a shot. Might have taken a bounce off the goalie's glove. And again, he'll pick it up in the high slot, push it into the corner. Send it into the middle for Aiken, who just couldn't get there in time with the stick lift. But he'll send it up to Derek. Takes a tip. Bellarmine parents asking that's a high stick. As this one stays for THA, Dustin George sends it to Derek. Derek skating backwards. Good save there by the Bellarmine goalie with his blocker to keep that one from, again, getting a late goal. Oliver now trying to reset in the defensive zone. Bellarmine gets a chance out front. Shot blocked by number 59, Dustin George. And now Aiken Bravo carry it out. Take a good hit, though, from number 16. Now Bellarmine will have the last chance of the period. But Derek Peterson steps up to make sure yesterday's mistake doesn't happen again. As we go into this first period intermission, tied at nothing. Thank you. Tied at 0. Bellarmine with 6 shots on net. THA with 8. Just pretty close to where we were yesterday. No goals. But good opportunities both directions. We will step away here for just a second. And I will be back with you guys in just under a minute.
It doesn't matter who we are. What matters is our plan.
And we are ready to go here for the second period. As you can hear the board slamming away. Tried to turn my mic up for a few of you parents that asked that it would be cool to hear the game sound as well. We are also are still learning a little bit, so please bear with us as I try to do my best for you guys and at least tell you who has the puck and who scores. Derek Peterson now takes a shot. That one gets deflected way high. Now Caleb Anson goes behind the net, sends it to Trevor, wraps it around, and just couldn't get it there in time. Good speed by the Bellarmine goalie. And just to make a little change on my mistake, the Bellarmine goalie is wearing number 95, not number 35. So if there are any Bellarmine parents, fans, pets, siblings tuning in, that it is number 95 in it. I unfortunately do not have a roster for you guys, so I don't know your names. And a quick shot goal! Literally immediately off the faceoff, Dustin George wins it back to Derek Peterson, shoots it immediately, and THA goes up 1-0. I didn't even have time to click start on the timer. I don't have time. I would show you guys a replay if high school hockey didn't start immediately after the puck went in the net. So maybe we'll be able to get you a replay here at some stoppage. As Derek Peterson lights the lamp here for the Wolverines off a beautiful face-off win by Dustin George. Won it so cleanly, was literally flat on the ice like a pass. And a nice weird shot from the corners, gobbled up by Blake Moore, and he'll stop that. And we can maybe tune into this highlight real quick. As we can see, we'll go into this face-off. Dustin immediately wins it, sends it back to number 66, who shoots and scores. And that was hopefully, I mean, as my conversation with Chris went last night, that was a little drawn up. As we know, Dustin is a stud in the face-off dot. Lost a little time on you, so we're about at 15:30. Dylan Gerber walks in and scores. Had all the time in the world and roofs it top right, giving the boys the 2-0 lead. And just like that, coming out of the first period again, the boys come out and make a difference in the second. A replay for the goal that just happened could be in the bottom right of your screen. You see Dylan pick it up on the blue line, walk it in, and basically have, like I said, all the time in the world. And he roofs that one for the 2-0 lead. Garrett Baxter sends this one all the way deep. It's not going to quite make it for icing. So Jordan Kennedy will go in on the forecheck with Oni Dominguez. And Garrett Baxter picks it up on the half wall, takes a shot, and just went by the ear of the Bellarmine goalie. Good keep there by Derek Peterson at the THA bench. And trying to keep the pressure going is Derek, and he does. He'll step up, has Oni behind him. Try the wraparound, and the referee gives us a real quick whistle. The net keeps coming dislodged. So we won't count that one as a shot, as Derek Peterson tried to wrap it around, but fortunately couldn't. A little bit of fun to look forward to tomorrow, as I'm also being shown pictures of what we call up here Red Lake. And that is our ODR for the hockey teams. Freezes over about 6 to 12 inches deep just about every winter. And the Lakers took a visit there today, and it looks stunning. So hopefully if some of the boys are up to it tomorrow, they'll be at the ODR as Trevor Stones gets robbed by number 95 for Bellarmine. Now a little bit of extracurriculars going on. Two great saves there by number 95 as the rebound popped out off his right leg and just popped right out in front. Now it looks like the referee found a water bottle somehow. I don't know where that came from. Where did he get it? I didn't see him go over there, that's why I was like. In for this faceoff is Trevor Stones, and he's going to get tossed. So here goes Monty's Woods' turn. He wins it. Trevor was there to pick it up, tried to send it to Ollie, but just couldn't connect with the pass. Now Oliver Owens trying to get it back out for THA. Won't make it much farther than the red line, so Monty will reset and send it back to Ollie. Ollie brings it in, takes it wide and deep. Behind the net, sends it out in front. Two THA, Payne, Sweeney, and Trevor were there. They just couldn't get a handle on it. Went right between both of their feet. Good little play there by Oliver, as Bellarmine has a little bit of a scary opportunity here. But Blake will easily cover that one up. Just over 13 minutes left to go here in the second period before we have the ice cut. 2-0 THA, Derek Peterson and Dylan Gerber getting the goals. Derek's off a beautiful face-off win by Dustin George. And Magnus took a nice high hit there, no call. And it'll go all the way down with a shot with Aiken. Frozen by coaches are a little upset about that. Wasn't head contact. Definitely was on Magnus. But that shot from the point deflected up and out of the play by the Bellarmine goalie, so we'll have a little bit of a reset on the same side. A little deja vu play. Alders, the referee, again talking with Coach Adam Wiley, Jasper. Magnus still in there, wins the battle, wins it to himself, puts it down. Oh, and what a glove save by the Bellarmine goalie. Magnus had it right in front, put it down right on his stick, and just got, but gets a good opportunity again. And again, the Bellarmine goalie making some good saves here. And that's going to be a tripping penalty on Bellarmine. Saw that one pretty blatant as day, so I believe Chris is going to send out the #1 unit here, as this will be the first power play for the Wolverines today. He's going to send out the first unit with Montgomery Wood, Trevor Stones, Payne Sweeney, Derek Peterson, and Magnus Eisler. This is technically a full line of seniors, probably our only one. And now Derek has to deal with a little bit of pressure from the Bellarmine forecheck, but easily driven away from pressure as Magnus brings it in himself into the slot, takes it in, off the post! Literally dangled all the way through the Bellarmine defense and just got inches closer. Would have been a beautiful goal. Was a beautiful opportunity. Just couldn't get the lucky bounce off the post. That's why they are the goalie's best friends. Derek Peterson now again. Sends it up. Trevor takes a big hit from his own teammate, Derek. And he pops right back up, but ran into a big Derek Peterson who I can't imagine feels good to run into. Magnus literally makes a kid fall onto his butt. Sends it out front for Payne, hits the Bellarmine goalie in the chest, rebound, scores! Magnus Eisler finally had about 4 or 5 opportunities on that power play just for Magnus. And that'll give THA a nice 3-0 cushion here early-ish in the second period. Still plenty of time, 11:01 left to go. So it could definitely go both ways. But great response and great power play keep in there for the Wolverines to make it a 3-0 game. I believe, if I'm not wrong, that's Magnus's 3rd high school goal. First of the weekend. And Jordan on the forecheck gets a little bit dangled between his legs down behind the Bellarmine net. But this one's going to go all the way down for Blake as he stops it for a face-off in the defensive end. Dylan Gerber in here to take the face-off in the D zone. He'll get tied up and it'll get it on for a shot. Blake kicks it off target. As LeBron Sam picks it up, but also takes the pressure. But now Benton Walshaw chip for Dylan Gerber, who chips it past his man and has Jordan Janeway on a 2-on-1. Dylan Gerber tries for the same shot. The goalie knew it was coming. Looking for his second of the night or the afternoon. Little reverse hit there on LeBron as he gets shaken off the puck. And Jordan will keep this one in with his feet. Sends it down to Dylan, down to LeBron. Rebound again. Still loose. And it's out front. The goalie takes a fall onto his face. A little bit scrambled in madhouse right there as Bellarmine seems to be losing a little bit of their composure. As here comes the Wolverines again. O'Neal take a toe drag release shot just between the legs of the defender, but not on target. Garrett Baxter will keep it in for the Wolverines, and O'Neal go down on the forecheck. This game's getting a little faster here as it's going up and down a little more, not staying in one end. Sorry, just realized I also had updated the score, so it is 3-0 Wolverines. Goals from Derek Peterson, Dylan Gerber, and Magnus Eisler, and now Oni Dominguez has a breakaway. Sends it cross ice for Jordan Kennedy, and a good save there by the Bellarmine goalie. And heard a couple people behind me there yell, blocker. As it looked like it was a little open there on that far side. 8:45. That's a good one. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to give you guys a little bit of a period replay and highlights today, as I don't see the replays popping up for me. So we can always discuss, and you guys can always message us, as Trevor's stick gets stuck in the Zamboni door. Really unfortunate. So he was kind of alone behind the Bellarmine net. Now number 82 has a chance, but good back check there by Caleb Anson as he takes that puck away with ease using his speed. Now Trevor again will pick it up, and he'll just send it down for Monty to chase. And he'll win that foot race and send it out front, but just couldn't get it to Payne. As this will go back to Caleb, and Caleb will send it back to Monty. Monty coming towards us and sends it in. Bellarmine tries to chip and chase as Ethan Thomas keeps it in. And Bellarmine is going to get this one just off target, so it's going to go for icing. Blake did not touch it, so it's going to come all the way back down for an offensive face-off for the Wolverines. And I know if you follow us on social media, we've said a lot about them, but I still cannot get enough of these black jerseys. They are certainly one of the cooler uniforms we've had. New logo on the chest as well, the Wolverine W. Wolverines on the bottom and the back. Nice bright numbers for all you parents and scouts. And of course, good design, so the boys will like them as well. Magnus now down behind, makes a nice move, brings it out to about the top of the dot, but good save by the Bellarmine goalie to hold on. About 7:25 left to go. Nice face-off win there by Dustin, but Oliver and Aiken run into a little bit of a scuffle. Hillengerber in here to take this defensive draw to the right of Blake Moore. Won by Bellarmine, shot deflected in front. Didn't make it on target. So Caleb Anson will be able to bust out here with LeBron. LeBron takes a shot and scores! LeBron Sam off a good fast breakout there by Caleb Anson and himself. Goes low blocker and rips it from the high slot to make it 4-0 THA. This is where we tapped at yesterday at 4-2. Sitting at 4-0 right now. 6:55 left to go, a little ahead on the scoreboard. And now Benton Walshaw will pick it up off the face-off win by the Wolverines. And that goal will be LeBron Sand from Caleb Anson at just about 11 minutes. And Caleb Anson had a little conversation with Chris yesterday after the game, and he definitely spoke to him about using his speed, and I love seeing that he's already using it today as it led to that goal, and THA getting even more of a comfortable lead as Benton Walshaw brings it in and rips it off the crossbar. Just barely again gets robbed by the red iron. That one definitely had some heat on it, as this one's going to go all the way down for icing. That one almost was a banger. That shot was an absolute rip. And now we got another 2-on-1 here with Trevor Stones and Garrett Baxter. Sent it to Garrett just behind him. Unfortunately, couldn't get a good handle on it. And another shot blocked in front by Monty. Rebound poked wide. And now deep into the corner. As you can see down in the bottom corner, that shot by Benton was absolutely ripped. Unfortunately, Derek Peterson's going to go off sides here. Oh, he even dove! The effort was there. Derek Peterson just barely gets called off sides as he's trying to dive back across the blue line. A bunch of the fans just wanted to give him that one. Faceoff will be just outside the blue line of the Bellarmine defensive zone. This puck's going to go way behind the Bellarmine net. Good forecheck here by the boys in black. Magnus behind the net. Sends it all the way up to Ethan Thomas, who takes a shot that gets deflected wide. Now Caleb Anson. Takes another shot from the point. Aiken behind the net there to pick it up. Dustin George also helping him out. Sends it up for Ethan Thomas. And Bellarmine will chip and chase this one out. Just under 4 minutes left to go here in the second before the ice cut. Here's Aiken on a good opportunity, takes a shot, blocker side. Big rebound out by the Bellarmine goalie. And now Bellarmine has their first good opportunity of the period, and Benton is able to break that one up before it's much of a threat. Now again, Bellarmine just can't connect on the passes in the offensive zone. And this one's going to lead to a clear by THA, which is also going to lead to an icing. .327 left to go. Bellarmine wins that face-off, and they'll keep it in the zone after getting a shot that went high, like a field goal in football. And LeBron tried to find Dylan again, but just couldn't connect with him, hit him in the skates. And now Benton gets a beat as Jordan Janeway's there with a great forecheck pressure, or back check pressure with Benton Walshaw. And he'll send it up to LeBron. Dylan Gerber now on the forecheck with LeBron Sam and Jordan Janeway. Bellarmine is definitely going to go offsides here. They had about 3 guys in the zone, and the puck wasn't there yet. So face-off will come right outside of their bench in front of the Lake Tahoe Lakers sign. Lakers aren't back in town for a long time. They go on the road after Christmas and before Christmas. And unfortunately, Blake fumbles the puck again behind the net. And luckily, Trevor was there to pick it up. And this one's going to go all the way down for icing. As I absolutely hate that rule. We did. Not opening weekend, but the weekend after that.
I've never heard a sound like that. This is what it sounds like from this side?
Yeah. Well, this is louder. It's louder over here. And there's one right behind your head.
Oh.
The middle one's blown out. That one. Trevor takes a nice hit behind his own net. Sacrifices his body to make the play. As Bellarmine's going to reset, send this one off the high glass. Ethan Thomas is there to pick it up, and Oliver Owens helps him out. Gets it stripped away from him, and now it's a 2-on-2. Diving Oliver Owens might have gotten his stick on that as it gets back on target. And Monty Wood will backhand this one out of the zone, which is not usually what you want to do. Now Trevor Stone's gaining his time and space, able to maybe get a handle on it. And a great save there by the Bellarmine goalie, just sticking his glove and right pad out, making that save. Trevor barely got handle of it right past the circles. So with just under 1:30 to go here, THA with a hefty 4-0 lead. Here in game 2 of the weekend against Bellarmine at home. Bellarmine now trying to get it up and out. They'll get it past Derek. As that creates a shot on target, but easily kicked away by Blake as Caleb uses his speed to take it out himself again. All the way down, sends it out in front. And unfortunately couldn't connect with, I believe that's Troy. Good move by Derek, able to get Jordan Kennedy a shot. And big rebound, bounces all the way up to the high slot where Oni will finally take control of it. 2 players get tied up, and I wasn't really expecting a penalty there if it would have gone either way. A couple of the Bellarmine parents don't seem too happy. That pass trying to go for a breakaway, but couldn't make it. Benton will drop it to Oni, takes a shot, gets it blocked right in the back of the leg. That one couldn't have felt good. And with just about 20 seconds left to go here, Bellarmine trying to get something going at the end of this period. But Derek Peterson will send it back into the offensive zone. Oni will beat him there. Try the Forsberg, but not quite get it. That was almost a beautiful one. And Jordan Kennedy will just about kill the last few seconds of this period in the corner and behind the Bellarmine net. So we will go into this intermission with THA leading 4-0 with a hefty lead, scoring all 4 goals in the second period, coming from Derek Peterson, Dylan Gerber, Magnus Eisler, and the last goal came from can't believe I'm forgetting who I scored the 4th, but maybe we're not going to do an ice cut, which would be really unfortunate because I really need to use the restroom. And we are going to do an ice cut. So we will be back with you guys in just about 10 minutes, and I will correct my mistake here, not remembering who scored the 4th goal. Can't believe I can't remember that. And I'm literally standing next to one of the Lakers players who also can't remember. So it's not just me. Good sign, though, that THA is leading 4-0 going into the 3rd. And we will be back with you in just under 15 minutes after the ice cut. And we will see you then.
It doesn't matter who we are. What matters is our plan.
And we are back, set, ready to go here for the third period. Chris Collins sends out the line of Dustin George, Magnus Eisler, and Aiken Bravo. As Aiken brings it in the zone, takes a little bit of a hit there on the half wall. And Bellarmine will try and get it out as Magnus joins the forecheck. And the lighting is getting a little weird with the window now that it's getting a little brighter outside, so hopefully once we reach the corners it'll adjust for you guys. Bellarmine with a little bit of more speed than I've seen with them all day today. Magnus though easily strips that one away, takes a shot from the point, deflected, just goes wide. And now Oliver trying to get it back deep, but just couldn't. Now Benton will have to go back into his zone. Takes a nice hit. And he'll send it up to Aiken, chips it off the glass. He'll get it to Dustin, who gets it out of the zone. He'll chip it on net. Bellarmine will reset in their own zone as it goes off Monty to Trevor. Now THA able to get it out as Bellarmine was offside, so they had to come all the way out of the zone. Benton takes a good hit down low, and Trevor returns the favor at the blue line. Now LeBron Sam picks it up behind the THA net, sends it into the feet of Benton. We'll chip it up to the half wall for Monty, and he'll skate it all the way out into the Bellarmine zone. Shot by Trevor Stones, saved and kicked away by the Bellarmine goaltender. No changes in net for them going into the third. Now THA has to again regroup in their own zone. LeBron back behind his own net. Drops it for Caleb, who takes it, and he'll chip it backhanded to Baxter, just out of reach for him. And Monty now will chip it in. Unfortunately, gets stuck in between the ref's feet. And now Troy Casey behind the net. Nice shifty move to send the Bellarmine player sliding away. And again, Caleb Anson's going to have to regroup. Garrett Baxter up to Troy Casey. Troy into the high slot, takes a shot, blocked in front. Rebound comes out to Derek, shot again, kicked away by the right pad of the Bellarmine goaltender. Now number 91 for Bellarmine, sends it up to number 16. Sends it just into the top of the green part of the boards. Now Troy trying to get it deep, just couldn't. Number 15 now takes it away, and Derek will take it away from him. And he'll send it over to Troy, who will go down on the far side. Cut it back, send it up to Garrett, who just barely can't get a handle on it, but Derek can keep it in. Jordan Kennedy now on the close side, sends it to Ollie, who's down low. Ollie takes a hit, but he still has the puck. Sends it out front, gets immediately kicked away by the Bellarmine defender. Garrett Baxter sends it back to Jordan Kennedy. Jordan Kennedy sends it to Troy Casey, but it takes a deflection off the skate of the referee again, so this one didn't make it down for icing. Ollie will rim it hard down to Derek. Just gives it a little tip, allowing Bellarmine to regroup in there, D-zone. 4-0, not many stoppages again like we did in the first period. Running about just under 5 minutes of straight played hockey so far here in the third after the ice cut. Number 82 now for Bellarmine will chip and chase. Derek Peterson, Oni Dominguez, and Dylan Gerber down in the corner trying to win this puck battle. And it'll finally pop out to Derek, who sends it to Oni on a 3-on-1. Oni shoots it, and a good save. Reading the shot there by the Bellarmine goalie. Officially get our first stoppage here at 12:16 in the third. And THA's goals from the second period, for anybody that was listening at the end there, I did forget who scored the fourth and then got immediately reminded by all the boys that aren't playing. It was obviously LeBron Sam from Caleb Anson on a beautiful play by Caleb. I think I even talked about it a couple times, so sorry about that. LeBron Sam scores the fourth goal for THA after having a nice lead, 3-0 for most of the period. Jordan Janeway now trying to make something happen here at the blue line. Has Benton Walshot there to help him. And Dylan Gerber, who just can't get a handle on it. Now JJ gets tied up, and Bellarmine will chip it out. Dustin George now takes a nice whack as Aiken will send this one up and out. Oni on the forecheck with Dustin wins that puck battle right on the red line. Tried to find Aiken, but just couldn't. Aiken now with a backhand pass, which you don't really want to see up the middle. Ethan Thomas bats that one out of the air. Now Ethan Thomas will skate this one himself. Take a big hit. Sounded a little worse than it looked. That kid is definitely tough, so he hops right back up. Shot from the point by Ollie. Great tip by Magnus. Went wide left of the net. Luckily, Ethan Thomas is there to keep it in, keep the pressure going. Magnus tries the wraparound. Gets two chances. Now he still has possession behind the net. Brings it out, sends it cross ice. Aiken's there, sends it in the middle. Dustin has time. Good move, just couldn't shoot it in time. And Oliver keeps it in the zone. Sends it down to Aiken. Aiken brings it up top. Sends it down low. Magnus looks like he wanted to go between the legs. Let me go that way. Oliver finally, no, like let me turn that way. Looks like THA is going to get a delayed penalty here. So they're going to go 6-on-5 here for a second. Be able to keep possession as long as they don't lose it. Definitely seen that happen in the NHL where the team gets a penalty, sends it on a back bad pass, and it'll go in their own net. Luckily that one wasn't close, but had a couple of oohs and ahs coming from the fans next to me. Now this still is 6-on-5. The referees both have their hands up. I actually didn't see what they're gonna call, so it looks like they're gonna be 6-on-5. Magnus takes a shot, good save by the Bellarmine goalie. Doesn't get it stopped or possession, so play will continue. Trevor Stone's now on the half wall, and Bellarmine will finally touch up for the stoppage. And THA is going to go on a power play here. Don't know what it's for. We'll tune in to Alders and see what he calls. It looks like it was a rough. Couldn't quite tell. It's very cold in here this morning, so the referees are moving around, not very much. But it is a 2-minute power play here for the Wolverines. Up 4-0, looking to expand the lead. Backhand shot by Magnus off the rebound from Monty. Just didn't make it on target. Now Blake Moore will play it behind the net for Derek, sorry. Now Derek by himself sends it back to Monty. Monty over to Trevor. Trevor sets up in the far corner, bounce pass off the boards to Derek. Derek over to Magnus. Magnus has time, takes a shot just to the right of the net. Now Trevor up to Derek again. Derek takes a shot and snipes it. Derek Peterson finally rewarded again after having a great game yesterday, having 3 assists. Finally gets one for himself. And the replay will be in the top or the bottom right. And running into a couple technical difficulties, so the replay will not pop up for me. It might for you guys for a couple seconds, but couldn't get it to look correct. Said right and correct at the same time. That one's going to go down for icing against Bellarmine. We can tune into this replay here real quick. Shot from the point, walked all the way in, and just absolutely pinged that top right corner, giving THA the 5-0 lead. $7:20-ish about here to go. Haven't realized. Looks like THA is going to get a penalty here. I don't know who it's on. Troy Casey, I believe, is going to the box for hooking. And it will be a 2-minute penalty kill now for the Wolverines. Up 5-0 with 7:15 left to go here in the third period of game 2 of the weekend. Monty with a good takeaway early in the penalty kill. Unfortunately, just can't win the foot race to the puck. So now Bellarmine will have to reset behind their own net. Number 62 drops it for number 15, the captain. Captain brings it in, takes a good hit there from Ollie, and got the puck taken away, but regains it in the corner. Ollie all over him down there, has Monty helping him now. Bats it out of the air, kinda. Got it out to the top of the blue line, but didn't get it all the way out. Bellarmine will still keep it in. Nice little keep there by number 3. And Dylan Gerber makes a nice move, allowing Oliver to have some time and send that one deep. Already a minute gone here on this power play for Bellarmine. Monty Wood giving the goalie some hard times. Now Bellarmine breaking it out of their own zone. Takes a shot deflected immediately up and out into the netting. 6:08 left here in the third of game 2. THA with a dominant 5-0 lead after coming off a 4-2 win yesterday. This one's definitely looking a little prettier. The first period, again, didn't look too great, but That second period again exploded with energy and goals, which allowed, unfortunately, Jordan Janeway on the forecheck on the power play just is going to cause a little bit of a unfortunate situation, as Dustin was still in the zone, and this referee's going to call intentional offsides. So we're going to go all the way down into the THA zone to the right of Blake, who has been perfect so far. A little knock on wood for any superstitious ones out there. The Bellarmine goaltender now plays it and gives it to his D-man, and they'll set up behind their own net again. He'll chip it all the way out to the red line for number 82. Number 82 sends it down, gets blocked by Benton, and Ethan's there to send it all the way back down. And that'll just about do it here for the penalty. Good D-kill, and Dustin takes it away behind the net. Oh, and unfortunately just couldn't get the shot away. Made a beautiful little move, bounced it off the back of the net to himself. And now Bellarmine trying to get something going here. Ethan Thomas now will pick it up just past the red line, trying to send it to his D partner, Benton. Benton with a nice move, sending the Bellarmine player spinning. Now Trevor Stones through the neutral zone. Over to Garrett Baxter. Oh! Don't know about that one. It was a little close call, but linesman saw that they were offsides. So we'll step right in front of the Bellarmine bench for this face-off. 4:45 about left to go. Other referee having a conversation with the Bellarmine goaltenders, so we'll take a pause and restart. Bellarmine wins that face-off, and they'll take it out and deep. Derek takes a nice fall, but also protects the play from advancing. Now Trevor Stones up the far side. Sends it cross ice to Garrett Baxter. Garrett Baxter finds Derek. Shot low, blocker just wide. And Derek just lost his stick, so he'll go off for a change to make it easy on the rest of his team. Garrett Baxter in alone on the forecheck, gets an opportunity, but just bounced wide of the net. As he was in between three Bellarmine players, and now Aiken sends it on net, gets it deflected wide. And Benton sends it down for Garrett. Garrett into the middle for Dustin. Back to Garrett. To you, to me, to you. And unfortunately, it couldn't keep going, and now Dustin finds it again. Aiken behind the net. Sends it out front, missing the stick on the ice. Good shot there. Caleb keeps it in as Aiken goes to the far corner. Two guys going for a change as THA keeps the puck in the zone. Magnus now replacing Garrett. Sorry about that little camera malfunction. Almost dropped my iPad. Benton now, unfortunately, couldn't get it through the referee. Now Magnus will just send that one up into the netting, and we'll stay in the THA zone. Just a little bit to the right of where I was. Just under 3 minutes left to go in this game. THA still with a dominant 5-0 lead. Had a power play opportunity, couldn't capitalize. But then also killed a penalty, which made it even. And now LeBron Sam, number 19, bringing it down the far side. Little toe drag between his own legs. Takes it all the way around. Sends it out front. Monty's there. Another rebound. Just couldn't get there. Now this one looks a little scary. Blake will come out and play it. Send it over to E.T., who tips it wide for Oni. And now Oni brings it in with some speed. Gets it poked away, though, unfortunately. And Ethan Thomas is there to keep it pressured on the Bellarmine blue line. And now Oliver Owens will reset here just at the neutral zone and deep it in. Sophomore. Or maybe a junior. And this one's going to get chipped out by Bellarmine, but it's going to get caught by Derek. And that one's going to be called a hand pass. Unfortunately, Derek couldn't get a handle on that one, so it's going to reset right outside the Tahoe zone. Face-off won by Bellarmine backwards and taken away by Dylan Gerber. Dylan Gerber takes a shot, gloved down immediately by the Bellarmine goalie. 1:42 left to go here on the clock in the arena, 1:43 on the broadcast. So just under maybe a couple milliseconds off. Got Dylan Gerber in here to take the face-off with Payne Sweeney on his left and Troy Casey on his right. Derek makes a nice move at the blue line, keeps it in, sends it over to Troy, just couldn't get a handle on it, but does get the shot off. And he'll send it up to Caleb off the rebound. Somehow make it all the way cross ice into the other corner. And now Caleb again sends it down high. Rebound for Payne, blockered away by the Bellarmine goalie. Now Troy Casey keeps it deep again. Payne sends it out front, but just couldn't get any connection with the D guys. And as we round down to the final minute here, Trevor Stones comes busting in to take that puck away on the back check. And he'll chip it up to Dylan Gerber, who unfortunately gets it poked away. And that's a hand pass called on Bellarmine, I believe, but that didn't really make sense. There was only one of their players down there. So I guess we'll take it, come outside of our zone with 50 seconds left to go here in the third period. Looks like the boys will walk away with the sweep this weekend. Blake Moore also coming into this game after not playing yesterday, making some beautiful saves, especially in the first period to keep the game knotted at 0. And a pass in front just couldn't make it from Stones as Jordan Janeway down there trying to get something going in the last few seconds as Bellarmine has a 3-on-2, but they go offsides. Didn't quite see where they were offsides, but the referee did. And we'll take a little reset. Video. Actually, on video? And with the final 15 counting down here, Bellarmine does get possession, but it'll be taken away quickly by Garrett Baxter. And Mr. Bravo will just reset as Oliver Owens also gets a touch and sends it back to Aiken. And that will do it. THA coming out and absolutely setting a statement. Getting the W at home, 5-0, sweeping the weekend here against Bellarmine in the new black, all beautiful jerseys. I could say a whole bunch of things about these. I absolutely love them. And Blake Moore getting the shutout as the boys will shake hands, get the prayer, and then Bellarmine will head home, and THA will have a day off before we start the week before the San Jose High School weekend, where we will play Bellarmine again, and I believe, if I wasn't wrong, the NC or the NorCal Bears. Next weekend will be the Stockton Colts, and then Bellarmine Prep, all in one day. It is a little jamboree national high school weekend. We have the national high school team playing Saturday, December 9th at 8:45 a.m. and 4 p.m.
Hey, could you take a step down, please? Hey, excuse me. Can you take a step down?
Been here all day. And as the boys finish their prayer here, THA tradition now. Boys walk off happy. As you can see, Derek Peterson stopping, giving the boys props for a nice 5-0 finisher here at home. Sharpened the claws and used them well. And as I was saying, the boys will head to San Jose, technically Vacaville, next weekend, just a little south of Tahoe, 2 hours. And they'll play the Stockton Colts, Bellarmine Prep, St. Mary's, and the Vacaville Jets in a 4-game series. Technically all with the national team. So we will catch you guys next week. I unfortunately cannot guess at the times all the goals were at. I would love to show you guys the replays, but we will be calling it from here. Thank you for joining me, Aiden Seacrest, here on WSBN for Game 2 of the weekend. THA pulls out the W, coming out with a 5-0 win and a 4-2 win yesterday. We will catch you guys next weekend in Vacaville, and we will see you then. Thanks for tuning in, everyone.